Welcome back to Tech Notes. Your LG TV has a lot of hidden shortcuts and quick settings that most people never use. And once you know them, everyday TV use becomes way faster and easier. No deep menus, no apps, no technical stuff, just simple tricks built right into your TV and the Magic Remote. Let's get started. Let's start with the Magic Remote because this thing does way more than people think. If you press and hold the settings button, you jump straight into the default settings menu. No quick menu first, just direct access. This alone saves you a ton of clicks. Press and hold the input button and you go directly to the home dashboard. That's where all your HDMI devices, consoles, and connected gear live. When you are on TV home screen, try pressing the back button. You will see a list of running apps in the background. You can switch between them or close them to free up memory and keep the TV running smoothly. Here's one most people don't know. Press and hold the mute button and it opens accessibility settings instantly. Even if you never use accessibility, this shortcut is built in and always works. Press and hold 0 and you get the shortcut menu. This lets you assign apps or embeds to number buttons. Super useful if you want one press access to Netflix, HDMI, or anything else. Also just hold the assigned number and the app opens instantly. If you press and hold volume up or down, the volume changes much faster. Sounds simple, but once you notice it, you will never tap volume again. One more thing, power plus volume down can trigger a service level reset on some models. This does not work on every LG TV, and you should only try it if the TV is frozen or unresponsive. I'm mentioning it for awareness, not daily use. One more useful shortcut. If you press and hold the 3 dots button, you can instantly toggle audio description on or off without digging through menus. And inside apps like YouTube, tapping that same button brings up extra options like info and close app. Definitely one of those buttons people overlook. Now let's move to the quick settings menu itself. These are the options you will actually use day to day. First, picture mode. Quickly switch between standard, cinema, filmmaker, or game mode without digging into full settings. And the same goes for sound mode. I will just set it to cinema. If you are gaming, Game Optimizer is right here. Turn it on instantly, lower input lag, better responsiveness, no menu hunting. It just only works when a device is hooked to the HDMI port. Network settings inside quick settings lets you quickly check whether you are on Wi-Fi or Ethernet. Very useful when troubleshooting, streaming, or connection issues. Sleep timer is another underrated one. Set it in seconds without going through multiple menus. Starting from 10 minutes up to 4 hours. Screen off turns the display off while keeping sound on. Perfect for music, podcasts, or just saving the panel when you are not watching. Now let's just get more options into this quick settings menu. Tap the pen icon to edit. Remove anything you don't use to free up space. Then hit the plus icon to add options you care about. Let's just add Quick Start Plus. And using this arrow on the side, you can rearrange everything so your most used settings stay right at the top. Now let's continue. Quick Start Plus lets the TV boot faster from standby. Just know, it keeps the TV partially active, so power usage is slightly higher. High contrast instantly boosts menu and text visibility. Great for readability, especially in bright rooms. Pointer size lets you make the Magic Remote cursor easier to see on screen. I just prefer it smaller. And pointer speed controls how fast the cursor moves. Once you increase it, navigation feels way snappier. Standby light, this only controls the small LED on the TV when it's off. It doesn't affect performance or power use, it's just a visual preference. Simplink, this lets HDMI devices control each other, like turning on your console or soundbar when the TV powers on. Great for convenience, but you can disable it if it causes unwanted behavior. These hidden shortcuts and quick settings are already built in your LG TV. No apps, no updates, no extra gear. Small changes, but they make everyday use faster and way more comfortable. If this helped, drop a like, subscribe, and I have got more LG TV tips coming next. Thanks for watching, see you on the next one.